These experiments are designed to complement the experiments in the Q lab chambers. And as you can see here, the sample is different. The specimen itself is still galvanized steel, but instead of being exposed to a fog, it's exposed to a volume of electrolyte that's contained in this acrylic cylinder right here. These are the samples that are used in the static electrolyte experiments, and it starts with a plate of the material, just the same kind that we use in the Q fogs. In this case, it's galvanized steel that has been scribed using the Dremel tool as described in the segment on the panel prep room. And in this case, we attach a cell that's made out of acrylic, and it is glued with a bead of silicone. And then we fill this with the electrolyte that we're going to use, and it's often the same kind of electrolyte that we use in the static or in the Q fog experiments rather. And then we put the lid on the cell, and in the center there's a hole for a reference electrode. That reference electrode allows us to get information used to quantify the corrosion rate difference between the test and the control. We have these samples in two different chambers. One chamber is shown here, is called the test because it has the module on it. The other chamber does not have modules connected. The modules are connected directly to the panel. A different panel than is shown here, that panel has electrical connections for the module. And the point of this experiment is to measure the corrosion potential with and without the module. The difference between those corrosion potentials can be used to directly calculate the relative rates of corrosion that you get with and without the module. So by taking that computation, you can say the rate of corrosion is this much less when you use the module. This is a much more direct measurement than we get in the Q fogs.